Hi. So, I've been asked by two of my directors to set up this furnace type thing. It's supposed to be a living room wood furnace, and they want a flickering fire light effect. Now, one way to do this would be to set up one of our theater LED lights and constantly cycle through a bunch of different colors through the light panel in the theater booth. I'm not going to do it that way. Light Factory kind of sucks, our LED light kind of sucks, and I have another way to do it. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to modify one of these. So this is meant as a work light. We've got this mechanical switch that cycles through two different light options here. We also have a hook and magnet on the back. Let's take it apart. Ding! So thankfully this was fairly easy to disassemble. Take out 6 Phillips screws, it came right apart, and all the bits we care about are right here. Fortunately, the circuit appears very simple. All the LEDs are connected in parallel across the two voltages, so the circuit will be very easy to modify to do other things, like flicker.
Here's what some exploration inside the device found. We've got a battery cavity for 3 AAA batteries, which provide 4.5 volts to the device. The positive side of the batteries is connected to a mechanical push-button switch. The switch has a common base but 2 output terminals. To help you follow along, here are what all those parts look like in real life. Anyway, one of the switch terminals connects to the top light, which is a circuit consisting of a current limiting resistor and 4 LEDs wired in parallel, connecting back to ground. The other side of the switch connects to the front light, which is the exact same idea except with 28 LEDs all connected in parallel. The mechanical push button is like a double throw switch. Clicking it will turn one side of the circuit on, then off, then the other side on, then off.
We might as well disconnect this wire and short these two together because we don't care about the top lights. That way, when someone presses the button, it will always turn on the front.
Just to make life easier for our brains, and our eyes, let's redraw these 28 LEDs as one LED.
In any case, we can make this flicker by interrupting the path to ground. We can disconnect this wire and insert a circuit that connects to ground only intermittently to make it flicker.
We're going to control the lights in the circuit by inserting a transistor. A transistor is like a water valve. It controls the flow of current. With the particular transistor we're going to use, if there's a charge at its base, the current can flow through the transistor, the circuit is complete, and the LEDs will light up. But if there's no charge, the transistor won't let any current flow and the LED will stay dark. We're going to control the transistor using one of my favorite toys, the Atmel AT-Tiny 85. And look at it! It's smaller than a nickel! Also, you can power it from the same batteries we're using to power these lights. Actually programming this chip is outside the scope of this video, but for now, all you need to know is that this output pin is programmed to output a pseudo-random series of on and off states to the transistor, which will cause the light to flicker. Let's breadboard this with a spare LED just to double check the idea will work.
The key thing to remember is this is a programmable chip, and it's programmed for this output to vary, like so. And that variance creates a flickering effect in our LED.
Okay, the proof of concept works. Let's try it with the big light panel.
Ground wires connected to nothing. All I have to do is take this wire, put it on the collector of the transistor, make this hot, and this should work. Let me get some jumpers. Collector. Positive. And moment of truth. Ha ha! Awesome! It's working! Now that our circuit's wired up and the proof of concept works, I'm going to wire it up on some perf. Part of this process is making sure you haven't screwed up 10 times. This is negative, right? Note to self, next time you do this, make sure you flip it around first, or else you'll make the long wires short and the short wires long. Moment of truth number 2, let's get some AAAs in this thing. So as you can see, it works. It's on, And it's flickering. Spooky. Only thing though is it's still loose. We need to put it back together. And I thought this PCB would end up being short enough to fit inside, but it's not. So we're gonna have to modify the case. Do we not have a Dremel? I thought we had a Dremel. Okay, we're doing this the hard way. Nah. Oh wait, I found the Dremel. It was cleverly hidden in the bin labeled Dremel. There you go. Flickering, assembled, awesome. So, I just want to give a shout out to Kwartzlab. It's given me the tools to do stuff like this, and members who will teach me to do stuff like this. And another shout out to Kitchener Waterloo Little Theatre, which gives me an excuse to do stuff like this. Okay, downport out.